Welcome back to the Big Kountry YouTube channel. Today, look what's back on the list, guys. Y'all have been, I ain't gonna say you've been bugging me, but I've been seeing a lot of comments. Y'all want to see the Honda. More Honda content, more Honda, more Honda, more Honda. Well, guess what? Country has got the Honda back on the list, and I got a special surprise I've been waiting on from the Honda. We actually got quite a few new parts for the Hondas that we're gonna go over. Our other Honda that a lot of you might have forgot I even had. We got some parts in from it, and we got some new stuff for this. We're gonna get, I can't say too much, guys. Y'all are just gonna have to watch the video. Check this out. This is actually for our other Honda. This is something that we have been working on a long time. We've been talking to a lot of people trying to get a swing arm made for this Honda. A lot of the Honda swing arms that I saw that people have made, I didn't like how this bracketry was made for the shock, okay? The shock on the Honda, it's weird. The shock bolts to the swing arm and then to the lowering links. It doesn't bolt to the frame, so you have to have this big shock tower. Well, DME Racing, dude, they really came through on this thing. This thing looks freaking sick. Look, these are solid billet shock towers that they've put in there with bracing and everything there with the round tubing. I mean, this thing is gonna look freaking sick on there. DME is what we use on all of our race bikes. Probably one of the highest quality swing arms that you can get. And I mean, they've really outdone themselves on this here. I mean, CNC machined shock tower there for this thing. I can't wait to get this thing on. The only thing that we got to do now, though, is we got to get this thing over to our guy Jake Tinsley at Tinsley Coatings, because Big Kountry's got the frame getting powder coated, and we got to have this swing arm to match. And just to give you a little hint, it ain't gonna be black, guys. Alright, so I've kept you long enough. I've told you I got something big for the Honda, guys. We had these, once again, custom made, because they don't make stuff for the Honda. But I'm really stoked. They just came in. We got them unboxed. Hey, the Rose, let's show them the product. Look, guys. Oh my goodness. Guys, you know the deal. Big Kountry only rocks with Core Moto USA, made in America. Alright, I mean, I don't know if you can get a more American motorcycle than this Honda. I mean, you probably could. You could probably get something that's made in America. But this right here, the red, the white, the blue, and now we're about to get rid of, the only thing we're going to have left black on this thing is the frame, y'all. Was we're about to put these Core Motos on there. What do you think? Go ahead and let me know in the comments. This white is going to accent this red, white, and blue so good. Look, perfect match with the paint and everything. Guys, Luke over at Core Moto, he really went out of his way to make this happen for us. So guys, y'all better stand up. You Honda gang, y'all need to get over at coremoto.com right now and get you a set of these wheels on order, because you can use discount code Big Kountry, save money, and have the most badass wheels made for a CBR 1000. Wheel dismounted. Time for the real test. Now, I can tell already, I mean, Big Kountry, look at those muscles popping out on Big Kountry. This is a heavy wheel, guys. This Joker, I'm feeling like it's close to like the GSX-R wheel. 15 pounds, 7 ounces. Okay, and you can see that's the bare wheel, no sprockets. This actually has titanium sprocket nuts on it. bare wheel though, no sprockets, no spacers either. I believe our Core Moto wheel does have spacers in it, so maybe an ounce there or something. They're aluminum spacers, so not like they're heavy. This has regular steel sprocket nuts. Man, you can tell a big difference just picking them up. 11 pounds, 8 ounces. So y'all have to do the math. That is a pretty big savings, basically from 16 to 12. So about 4 pounds of weight off of one wheel. And keep in mind, these are powder coated white. So powder coat does add a little bit of weight, a few ounces here or there. If you get the anodized wheel, it's gonna be even lighter. But check out the Core Moto. So one thing that I like to point out that I noticed, the powder coat, it fills in a lot of the machine work and stuff. So this wheel looks more like a cast wheel or something like that because the powder coat fills in all the sharp edges. Me personally, I like that anodized look a lot more because I am more into that machine work. You can even see on, oh gosh, done got a fingerprint on it. Big Kountry got dirty hands. I was trying to show you, you can't even hardly see them where they're engraved and wrote the Made in USA and all that jazz. You can't even hardly see it on these wheels because the powder coat's so thick. There it is. So the writing and stuff, very, very hard to see on these. The anodized, you can see that stuff clear as day. The Made in USA, which I think is a nice feature. So that's up to you though. Some colors you have to get powder coated. White, obviously, you can't get anodized white. That's not a thing. So here's what it is. The white ones look real cool. There you can see the writing. Just barely can see it. Right there's our actually Made in USA's machine work. Can't see it, but anyways, these things are gonna look sick when we get them on there. We're gonna go ahead and get this rear wheel mounted up, get our sprocket on there. Pretty neat thing. When you change these wheels, it also changes your sprocket carrier to, in our world, a lot more conventional sprocket. This is a sprocket that works on pretty much all aftermarket wheels. The Honda wheel takes its own special bolt pattern. So pretty neat when you switch over. Now you got a more standard sprocket carrier. More than likely you go into a motorcycle shop, they're probably gonna have these aftermarket wheel sprockets. They're probably not gonna have a Honda sprocket in stock. So that's a neat feature. Us being racers, we have, you know, hundreds of these sprockets just sitting here. So makes it a lot nicer for us whenever we want to make a change. Oh my goodness, guys, look at these freaking wheels. Big Kountry can dream some stuff up, guys. The accent on this is gonna be unreal. This is the perfect amount of white to go on this bike, with the white accents, the red, white, and blue, the gold chain. Wow, and dude, I just can't get over. So I told Luke I wanted these wheels. He's like, man, I don't know. We don't really do a lot of Honda wheels. You know, yada, yada. He was trying to talk me out of them. I talked him into making them for me. And dude, they fit absolutely perfect. In the time lapse, you see just one time, it's no different than putting the stock wheel on. The spacers are perfect, the chain alignment, everything identical to what it was. Super, super easy install. I'm beyond happy with how these wheels just keep on turning out. You know, the GSXR, I was like, well, I'm sure he does plenty of them, so that's why he's got it down. Well, here's a set, the first time for a Honda, and they're perfect. I just, no words to describe how great these Cormoto wheels just continue to keep doing for me on these bikes. So now we're gonna get the front one off, get it weighed, see the difference in it, and then we'll be finished up, dude. This thing is gonna be sick. Okay, we got this thing jacked up, and I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys, before we take it off, we're gonna go back to this in the video. We roll this wheel. All right, I'm turning it not as hard as I can turn. We're getting a couple rotations there. When we install these Cormotos with these worldwide wheel bearings, we're gonna come back to this, and I want you guys to see how these wheels spin after we install those. Got everything dismounted here. Time to weigh this front wheel. The Honda wheels, they do look really cool, but they're still heavy. I mean, look, 9 pounds, 2 ounces for that front wheel. That, I mean, a GSXR wheel is close to that, and these do look cooler than the GSXR wheels. I can already see the GSXR people thinking, will these fit on my GSXR? I don't know. But anyways, I do have these wheels. If any of y'all want to buy them and try them out. I know the rear wheel definitely won't, because the Honda has a funny rear axle. So that definitely wouldn't work. But anyways, on to the freaking sweet Cormotos. From 9.2 to 7.4. So 2 pounds. So that brings us right in at 6 pounds. That's exactly the same thing that we lose on the GSXR. So 6 pounds of rotating mass is equal 7 times that for dead weight. So that's equivalent to taking off over 40 pounds off this bike, okay? 40 pounds, and then you're still getting American made, a freaking sweet billet forged wheel made in America. I just don't think it gets any better. Okay, and to revisit where we were earlier, we were talking about these worldwide wheel bearings. All right, so these wheels have ceramic wheel bearings from Worldwide Wheel Bearings in them. These are a pretty big mod that I feel like needs to be done on these bikes. This is gonna reduce friction and allow you to use more of your horsepower. Now keep in mind, it does take a little while for these wheel bearings to get broke in, so they will spin even freer than they do now. But if you remember those other ones, when we would spin them, you'd only get a couple rotations out of them. You're getting about double the amount of rotations out of this thing. Pretty freaking impressive. And if we didn't have that brake rotor on there, you can hear the rotor touching just a hair as it goes around. That's actually stopping the wheel. But if we didn't have that, you could literally spin that thing. If you've seen in my other videos, they'll spin forever on our race bikes that have like no brakes on them, and just keep spinning and spinning and spinning. But once you take this thing and put a couple 100 miles on it, these things will spin even better than they do now. This is definitely a necessary upgrade that you can get straight from Moto. Whenever you order the wheels, you can get them with worldwide wheel bearings installed whenever you get them. Definitely worth doing the upgrade. If you use discount code Big Kountry, you nearly save as much on the wheels and wheel bearings to basically get the wheel bearings for almost free. Definitely something I recommend doing on every single set of wheels that we get. 90% of the set of wheels that I sell, the customers get worldwide wheel bearings with them. Saying it every time I put one of these things together. I said it with the GSXR and I'm saying it again with this Honda. I have built a badass machine. Dude, I dream these things up. I say I'm gonna make the paint scheme, the wheels, everything's gonna go together all the way down to the final detail. Just like the Bully in Mexico, I'm putting all my thought, all my energy into these bikes to create these bikes to give away. But more importantly, we're not just going to give this thing away. We're going to actually take it and perform with it. We've already been in the 630 zone with this thing at the track, okay? I think whenever we go back to the track with our core motos, our setup a little bit better, get my clutch in a little bit better, and then we're going to put this puppy on some different kinds of fuel. She's really going to fly and get down the track. My goal with this thing is to be able to have Chris make it into the 5-second zone with this bike right here with him on it, okay? If we do that, we're gonna accomplish something a lot many people have been able to accomplish, going fast on a Honda. Moto, check out these wheels that they got for us. I went to Moto, told them I wanted some Honda wheels. They're like, dude, I don't know. We make Honda wheels, but we don't sell many of them. Honda gang, what's up, man? Why ain't they selling these? These are the best looking wheels I've done seen on a Honda. They turned out great. This thing is sick, dude. Losing, virtually 40 pounds off a freaking 1000cc bike. Huge, huge difference. But guys, I don't know what else to say. You're seeing the bike. You're seeing it put back together. We're about to make a lot more Honda content because like I said, I got parts starting to trickle in for this one again. To get this one finished up, I took some stuff to the powder coat to do some more stuff to this one, and then we're going to start building our other Honda, our really fast Honda then, and we're really going to show some people up. So all you Zooks, all you cows, all you BMWs, you better be on standby and on watch and getting your shit together because Honda gang is coming after your ass, okay? But until next time, guys, be sure to go check out Moto, DME, all of these guys that are coming together and helping us with these projects. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to put this cool ass bike together. And then the companies like Moto, hooking us up with a discount code, so you can save a couple $100 just by putting in discount code Big Kountry when you go to check out and get these wheels. A couple $100 off just for watching this video. I can't help you any more than that, guys. But go check out all my sponsors. It don't have to just be the Honda guys. Brock's Performance, More Mafia, G-Force, all of them. Look in the description, guys. There's like 15 different companies in there that are offering discount codes and sponsorship and parts for you guys. But I think we gotta get out. We gotta get out and ride this thing, have some fun with it, get it back to the track. So while I do that, I need y'all to do something for me. Y'all just be sure to keep it country.